So the first thing I do in the morning when I get up is come through to the kitchen, bring in my glass of water and stuff with me from the bedroom. And then I light my candle. And in lighting the candle, just get this right, I also make a wish. There we go. And the wish that I make is usually for someone else, very rarely for myself. I'm a pretty contented person. There's nothing really that I wish for, other than more land to plant trees, and that's proving very elusive. But this is a calming way just to meditate on others. So I've just been outside and noticed that the very first of my beautiful pink poppies has exploded in joy. Look at this. With many more to come. I spotted this on my morning walk down through my woodland gardens. It's white Aquilegia. It's fallen over a little bit. You can see it's growing from there. It's actually white. Isn't that amazing and beautiful? I'm pausing for a moment whilst I film the white Aquilegia. And there's my mug just sitting in the beech tree. I walk through my woodland gardens every morning with my coffee. And although I bring my phone with me, I try not to film because I want to look at everything. And I just see all this regeneration taking place that I now know could not have taken place without the planting coming first. Because there's so many facets of regeneration. There's so many levels that you have to achieve before it gets to that point, because the earth that we live on rather than with has become so debased by us and our practices. Little fairy thorns now beginning to self-seed. And I'm expecting one of these to open up, perhaps today. These are perennial poppies as well, but they're red. And there appears to be a lot of flowers on this little plant this year. And it's been a fabulous year so far for the Aquilegia. All kinds of colours, well, mostly pinks and purples, but one white one which I put up for you to see. Lots of blossoms as well coming out on the dogwoods. And look, see that beautiful spike there? That's going to be a flower on the New Zealand flax. This is such a promising summer. I mean, this is just the first month of summer, which is Bealtaine, the month of May. But there's just the most staggering abundance. Makes my heart sing. And this incredible Clematis montana. Isn't that fabulous? So this has been such a mixed month as well, because there's been so much sunshine and so much rain. And, well, sunshine and rain bring forth the flowers, don't they? Lots of little buds on this rose. Do you remember when I moved it from what was the old hen house? Oh, look at the beautiful bumblebees. They're just scurrying around all over the place. Just some of the beautiful roses with many, many more buds. Just love this rose. Now, someone has said it's perhaps Madame Grigore, I think. And I've had a look online, and certainly the flowers look very, very similar. Very similar. They're very frilly petals. Well, it's Saturday afternoon, it's 10 minutes to 5, and I really want to get this little video out because I realise that it's been quite a few days since I put a video out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just take you on a little walk. A sort of a walk and talk. Okay, let's go. Yeah, so I've been very busy, as is always, you know, because I'm always busy. I love being busy. Must be terrible to be bored. No, boredom isn't something that I have to suffer. But I've been doing work inside the cottage, outside the cottage. I mean, where does the day go to? I don't understand. Where does the day go to? Is time speeding up? Sometimes I think it is. And you know, this time of the year, walking through the gardens, walking through the woodland gardens, it's just like a totally different world. You know, everything changes season to season anyway. But there is this amazing filling out of everything. Now, again, work. I've got so much to do. I've got a lot of vegetables to plant. Look at this rose. Look at the climbing rose. That was just a teeny little baby last year. And now it's just scrambling over that arch. I think we'll walk down into the fairy wood. I can hear people down on the road talking. Look at this beautiful primula. There's another little job. Look, this autumn I'll definitely have to go through all the plants and start dividing them up. So those of you who have a map, this is the polytunnel, okay, and walking down from the polytunnel towards the steps that lead down into the fairy wood. Now this is where the beautiful rowan tree, you know, the rebirthed rowan tree, that's there. Okay. It's beautiful to see all the ferns out. Now these are very rough little steps. In fact, I never really made steps here. What I did, I sort of dug my feet in at various points. I don't know if that makes any sense to you. You know, when you're trying to climb a steep hill and you sort of try to make little tracks. Well, that's what I've done there. Here's another little oak tree that's come up. Now, I've also noticed, going through the woodland gardens, that there's masses of little seedling trees. Look at this. Loads of ferns. It's like a fernery. All those beautiful white flowers, they're so delicate. This is actually wild carrot. A friend who was up the other day with another friend of hers pointed this out, that these little bits of leaves here, look, they have that little carroty leaf look to them. So this is indeed wild carrot, and it grows all over the place here. Just coming up through the fairy wood now, and as you can see, there's masses of wild carrot here. It does come up at this time of the year, and it gives this beautiful ethereal look to the place, especially as it begins to get dark. So I was walking down the driveway, doing a little bit of work down here, actually planting into this bank here on the west, which is what I've been doing over the past 18 years. Because originally it was just a little bit of scrubby sort of goat willow that had never been allowed to grow very much. And so I've been planting in the front of it. So you can see birch trees and beech trees and box and all kinds of plants. Well, as I was going down here, I noticed a little oak tree. I'll show you. Here we go. Have a look at this. It's growing beside a little seedling hawthorn as well. Now I think the red squirrels brought that and buried it, because I've noticed another little oak tree coming up on the other side of the land. And I know that, was it last year or the year before? No, I think it was last year. There was three red squirrels. Now they're on one of the videos, or several of the videos, if you go back to last year. Just coming down towards the end of the driveway. So, I'm down in the lower woodland. I'm going to go and sit on the bench, which is over there, and put this little video together and upload it. Blessings to you all. And if you do get the chance, and you're so inclined, you'll find my books for sale over on the website, which is bealtainecottage.com. And there's also links in the description box below that will take you through to Patreon if you decide to subscribe to Patreon, become a patron. So blessings to you all and enjoy the rest of the weekend.